I have made over $9,300 so far this year with a little help from my friend, ChatGPT. Life is busy. I have a baby. I have various side hustles. I need to optimize my time in the little pockets of windows that I do have so that I can have these successful businesses. Because of that, I leverage AI significantly in all of my income streams. So let's break it down. So first off, we have YouTube. I've made over $2,000 so far this year from just YouTube alone, and I heavily rely on AI for my YouTube channel. I start off by using ChatGPT to help me brainstorm YouTube video ideas. I actually will provide screenshots of my channel, ask it to provide feedback on what videos are working well for me and how I can come up with similar video topic ideas that will also perform well on my channel. Once I have done a little bit of brainstorming using ChatGPT, I will then ask it to help me build video scripts based on the video topics that I've decided will be the strongest for my channel. Typically, the video scripts are a little bit more of an outline. I will then actually fill in the gaps with my own personal take. Once I have finished filming and editing my videos, I actually use ChatGPT again to brainstorm video title ideas, grabbing people's attention, dare I say clickbaity. I will also leverage ChatGPT to provide feedback on thumbnails. I'll create a thumbnail and then paste it in ChatGPT and ask it, is this going to capture people's attention? Is it too boring? Is it not standing out enough, etc. And ultimately, I think that this has really helped my channel perform well, gain subscribers, gain views, and ultimately help me make my income on YouTube. All right, let's talk about UGC. This is a hot topic, and I know a lot of people really are interested in UGC. I actually don't do UGC super consistently, but I have done it several times so far this year, and I've already made over $2,400 this year from UGC. So one way that I really like using AI for UGC is actually brainstorming the content ideas. A lot of times brands will provide a deck of what they're kind of going for within their brand content. A lot of times I'll have AI help me review it and come up with really strong, powerful UGC content ideas that fit within the brand identity and what they're looking for, but also are going to be trending content that I think will perform well on social media. From there, I'll typically have UGC help me create video hook ideas, script ideas, product angles, and more. A lot of times it is really, really helpful to have ChatGPT come up with a script for me that hits all of the topics and points that the brand really wants to make. And a lot of times I will kind of adjust the scripts to be a little bit more personalized or have a little bit more of my unique angle to it, but it really does help me kind of get started. And you could definitely also leverage AI here to pitch to brands for UGC. You could definitely use AI to draft emails that help pitch yourself to those brands. Next, let's talk about my photography business. I've already made over $2,500 this year, which I started a few months ago, so it's really exciting to see. But a few ways that I actually use AI within my photography business. One, from drafting emails. When people reach out to me, I need to respond via email, and a lot of times I'll actually just have ChatGPT come up with a drafted response for me. I've also used ChatGPT to come up with my email templates. I've used ChatGPT to come up with contracts for my photography clients and more. I also use it, interestingly enough, to help me identify the optimal camera settings for various types of photo shoots. So I'll actually go into ChatGPT and say, I have a session during golden hour and it's a maternity session. I want to make sure that the photos turn out warm and glowy. What are the optimal camera settings for that? So I actually think that this is a really cool way to help reduce time during the editing process. And actually another way that I have used AI to help with my photography business is within Lightroom. You can use AI to optimize your photos there. And then the last way that I actually like to use AI within my photography business is through creating Instagram captions, optimizing all of my marketing content that I'm putting out there. Surprisingly, do use AI a lot in my photography business. All right, next let's talk about digital product creation. So this is something that I actually started about a month ago, so it's very, very new for me. So far I've made about $75, but I'm really excited to see how this scales throughout the rest of this year and into the years to come. I've actually created 3 different digital products so far. This is definitely something that I want to expand into this year. I've created a Mom to Monetized ebook, which is focused on creating a YouTube channel and ultimately building it to a point of getting monetized. I created an ebook on creating digital products and how to have really awesome digital products that create passive income for you. And I also have created a digital product ebook that is about starting any type of side hustle, how to start a successful side hustle business if that is of interest to you. By the way, if you want to check out any of those ebooks, I'll link them down in my description box. But with all of these digital products, I heavily used AI to help build them. So I started out using ChatGPT, providing kind of the points that I wanted to talk about within my ebook. Then I had ChatGPT kind of fill it in with a more thorough outline for me. Then as I was kind of putting it together within the ebook itself, I would actually either have ChatGPT occasionally reword things or maybe beef up a section if I felt like it wasn't very thorough. And I have actually used ChatGPT to help build product descriptions on my product listings as well, to make sure that they are very thorough, optimized, and very clearly communicate what my product is. Canva even also has AI features within their platform, so you can definitely use AI through Canva if you're using that to create your products. There's also sources like Midjourney to create visuals for your digital products, so lots of options and ways to use AI within digital products. And lastly, I wanted to talk about brand partnerships. So far this year, I've made $2,400 with brand partnerships, and I actually use AI quite a bit to land and manage my brand deals. So first off, I actually will ask ChatGPT if there are any brands kind of within my niche that ChatGPT thinks would be a good collaboration for me. From there, I'll also have ChatGPT help me write a really strong brand pitch email that I can... My dog is snoring in the background. I will also use ChatGPT to write emails that I'm pitching to those brands to make sure they're really strong, optimized for the brand, and are specifically tailored to them. I have used ChatGPT to help me build my media kit, which includes an About Me section, includes brands that I've worked with, and I've used it to help me build my stats and analytics. And lastly, of course, I use ChatGPT to help build scripts for the brand. A lot of times they'll ask for a word by word script that I'm going to say in the video. So I'll use ChatGPT to help me build that script to make sure that they are optimized for the brand. So altogether, that brings my total for using AI so far this year up to $9,375, which I think is pretty cool, pretty awesome that AI is helping me make almost $10,000 so far this year. And mind you, this doesn't even really include other ways that I'm making money, like using AI for affiliate marketing, using AI for any little freelance gigs that I've gotten as well. There's other little ways that I've made money so far this year, and I've used AI for all of them. So I think it's really awesome that you can use AI to optimize your income streams and to create new income streams for yourself as well. Really quick, I just wanted to go through a few of the tools that I use and recommend if you want to get started with any of these income streams. First off, obviously I talked a ton about ChatGPT. There's also Claude, various different chat type of tools out there. Do a little bit of research and figure out what is best for you. I've just found that ChatGPT is really simple and straightforward for me. I mentioned Canva does have various AI features. I do have Canva Pro, so I pay for the higher version. I also use Lightroom AI features, so it has various things like enhancing your photos with AI. And then I quickly wanted to mention DALL-E and Midjourney, which are both for image generation for things like digital products or thumbnails for YouTube videos. So those are a few tools that I definitely recommend if you want to do a little bit more image creation. Overall, I think that AI is here to stay, and I think it's a really cool way to optimize your income. So if you're afraid of getting into AI, I definitely recommend just biting the bullet and leveraging it to create money for yourself. If you found this video interesting and would love to hear more about ways that I use AI in my businesses, please let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, I'd love if you decided to stick around, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch up with you next time.